Good morning, students. Today we are going to sum up this chapter first of geography. Sum up means to give a brief and accurate summary or conclusion of this chapter. We learned many points. First one, or resources. What do you mean by resources? And natural resources, different types of resources, human resources. So all things needed by us and valued by us are called resources. Then second point, resources can be classified on the basis of origin, stability, ownership and status of development. I explained very well. Third point, humans are considered a resource as their skills can be utilized as well as developed. Next point, we have learned resources are not distributed equally over the earth. The availability and utilization of resources depends on several factors. That means development of natural resources. And next point is that conservation of resources. Yesterday I explained about conservation of resources. Meaning of conservation of resources. The wise and judicious use of resources is called conservation of resources. And finally, I explained sustainable development. Sustainable development means progress without causing damage to the environment. And it is development that meets the needs of the present without compromising the ability of future generation to meet their needs. I yesterday explained. And a few points about sustainable development also here in your textbook. Open your textbook, last paragraph. The future of our planet rests on our ability to conserve our resources by avoiding further damage to the environment and to preserve, underline the word, to preserve the vast diversity of on earth. So in the interest of sustainable development, it is important to take immediate step for using resources judicially. So it is our duty, it is our responsibility to using the resources wisely and judicially. And these are about sustainable development and some of the important word meanings also in your textbook. A stock resource meaning what it means stock resources, resources that has been surveyed but cannot be used due to a lack of technology. Conservation, to utilize carefully and judiciously. And depletion, I already explained about this depletion. The consumption of resources is faster than it can be replenished. Sustainable development, making progress without causing damage to the environment. These are the important words in your textbook, and learn all these points. Okay, thank you.